Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Um, I had to end the live because it was tripping. So let me know if y'all can hear me. Let's see, it's one. All right. Appreciate y'all hitting the fines. I pretty much fixed it. So, okay, I can hear you loud and clear. All right, awesome. What's going on, Knuckle Sandwich? What's going on? Yeah, shoot, I appreciate you tagging me into things, man. I appreciate it and stuff. I really appreciate it. Like you checking up on me also to you and sharing in and Gwen, y'all was showing me love on IG. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all showing me love. Appreciate it. Oh, you just got done grilling? Shoot, I just finished eating, so so I'm good to go. I'm good to go. So you said you grilling, what you grilling? And what's going on with you, Broderick? How you doing? What's going on with you? Just got done grilling. It looked like it's about to rain. Shoot, I had went to this one spot. They just opened up out here called Freddy's. And I'm not promoting them, but hey, Freddy's, shoot, they got some pretty good, some awesome. The food is awesome, pretty much. Oh yeah, I know it's probably hot up in New York. I already know it's probably hot. Yeah, it's hot here, but we're about to get some rain. It's getting cloudy. So we need shoot this area. We definitely need it. But yeah, YouTube pretty much, um, like basically the social media platform. I'm gonna touch on a lot of things today because it's been a while. It's been a while, but pretty much, uh, y'all can leave comments and stuff. I can see y'all's comments now. So at first it was iffy. Whoever's tuning in, make sure y'all hit the fines button. You know, um, basically so individuals know that I'm live. Yeah, so just to put that out there. Let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, we'll get it. We'll get it going. Let me know. We'll get it going. Okay, there's 6 individuals in here. Hey, you creatures, Muppets, agents. You know, the unknown forces. Y'all hit the like button. I know y'all in here. You creepers or whoever. It's 7 individuals. Y'all go ahead and hit that fonts. So people know that I'm live. Y'all should already know to do that, like straight up. What's going on, Gina? You can hear me? Okay, I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know what's going on with you. How are you? Appreciate you tuning in. Glad to see y'all. Knuckle Sandwich, Roderick, Gina. Glad to see y'all. I guess the agents or whoever, the creatures and stuff, they ain't hitting the fine. It's like 8 individuals, and it's only like, you know, 3 fines up. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Gina. Tell me about it. They on some mess, like basically. The platform, uh, social media platform, it's pretty much like, how could I put it? Social media platform, it's pretty much promoting rituals and spells, and I talked about this, but I'm about to take it to another level. Yeah, they pretty much, you get on social media, and if you want to be creative or do different things, and if you're not following that program, you know, of course, social media, like they're like, if you're not part of the team, because like I feel like certain individuals got certain codes and they connected to certain things. That's why they get certain amount of views, you know. And plus, some of them, of course, they bend over to get the views and stuff. So pretty much the platforms like YouTube and Instagram, TikTok, and all of that stuff, you know. If you're not part of the team, then they're not going to uh, pretty much. It's like they pretty much like they want you to promote, their rituals and spells like the celebrities. You all see the stupid reaction videos. It's stupid. Somebody get on there and they'll make stupid, corny faces, like, oh, this is my reaction to this video. Like certain individuals already, like I said, certain individuals had already practiced certain rituals and magic, on a certain timeline. The celebrities that was connected in the 80s and, 70s and 80s, and I can keep going. Pretty much already practiced certain things, certain dimensions. Now it's playing out now. They basically uh, put the venom into certain individuals' physical body. So, of course, they're promoting these corny punk shows and all of that stuff. Like, I got pranked, punked, and of course, they're promoting the same sex and all of that stuff. YouTube, they allow certain artists to promote, that lust frequency, the same sex frequency. They don't take them videos down, but I'm sharing my experience and give my theory and telling y'all what's really going on. I get pulled in visions and I tell y'all what's going on. Like before, certain things go down. I warned y'all like years ago about a lot of things and stuff, and it's playing out. So individuals, don't like that. So it's whatever. I said I was going to keep doing it until they just shut down my channel. A couple of times, to be honest with y'all, I was like, whenever when they put that block up, I was just Gary say, screw YouTube, pretty much, screw YouTube, and like on IG, it's only a few of y'all stay in contact with me on IG. I even thought about taking IG down, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. But it's only some of y'all, tag me into things, and like I said, I appreciate that. Y'all say, oh, some of y'all let me know. Y'all say, hey, you said this was going to happen years ago, like a lot of things and stuff, and it's playing out now. So I pretty much, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? It's thundering. This dome filled my signals. The unknown scene. The unknown. Hold on, y'all. Oh, all right. I'm here, y'all. Yeah, that done. Yeah, you can hear it. I was looking out here making sure that my windows was okay. All right, making sure they rolled up because the rain. Like I said, just don't feel my signals. YouTube feel my signals. You at home watching, y'all feel my signals. The unknown forces, they definitely feel my signals. That's why they removed my video. And that was like one of my favorite videos. And I was like, those bastards. But anywho, pretty much, yeah. So pretty much, like I said, like individuals want them to promote their spells and rituals, of course. Um, they don't want you talking about certain things and stuff, but I'm gonna still talk about it anyway. The last video that I put up, you know, um, I was talking about different things and stuff like um, how everything is pretty much a gimmick with the venom. Individuals getting the venom um, into their DNA, but of course they removed that. I was basically saying that the individuals want to put certain things in your DNA to manipulate your DNA with the machines, and that's what's going on. We all, it's been a year with the same old gimmick. We're tired of hearing about the Halloween mask, and we're getting tired of hearing about the venom and stuff. We've been tired of that stuff. Like you like you can't force that stuff on individuals. You just can't force it. So and then they allow the media to talk about it. But like I said, I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about. This virus mess. If y'all don't see me upload, they removed it again. You know, but I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about. They're not going to manipulate me and tell me what to do. I run this show. I run it, and if they don't like it, oh well. I just invade other platforms. Simple as that. I create, and I already, I'm already working on. Uh, I'll open up another YouTube channel, and I thought about doing TikTok, but I don't like these 60-second videos. I heard you have to pretty much have a lot of subscribers to go live on TikTok, because I would just go live. But you know, my next channel, it'll be Trip Shadows. That's what I'm gonna call it, Trip Shadows. So look out for that. Now I'll let y'all know when. I'm working on that now, just to put that out there. But I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do what I do. But like I said, they allow individuals to promote lust frequency on this platform. They allow individuals to promote violence and all of that stuff. But I'm putting my signals out there, and they feel my signals, and they can't handle the signals. So they want to play games and all of that stuff. I pretty much I um, watched certain videos, and certain videos like I watch, like some of them I laugh at it. Then I get pissed. Sometimes I get like pissed off, or like I get pissed sometimes because certain individuals um, recycling the stuff that I talk about. Like for example, you already know I talked about like I did like 4 videos talking about how the rap game and the the movies and all of that stuff, how it invaded individuals' DNA. I'm just giving you all the short versions because I uploaded 4 videos and I've been talking about this for years. And how I said certain so-called rappers, like some people don't know, like some of these children are connected to certain cult groups. Like I said, there's more than Freemasons and Masons. There's other groups out there as well. But certain individuals, they're born into being Masons and stuff. I know about that. And like I said, certain individuals start at an early age. So when you see certain rappers and stuff, you notice whenever they do, interviews and stuff, they say they know each other or they know the same people. Of course, they know the same people because they're connected. Just to put that out. Long story short, but now I'm watching conscious Muppets talking about y'all messed up the children and all of that stuff, and like the artist, like I said, they was young, so they got manipulated, and I said pretty much um, certain rappers, they had y'all's children pretty much shooting guns and selling dope while their children going to college and living good and stuff like that. Now it's a conscious Muppet saying the same thing that I had said like years ago, and then, I talked about how certain words, uh, like the other shade used. Like I said, people get upset over the word N word. Like I don't like using the word, but individuals say nigga or peckerwood crackers and all of that stuff. I talked about that. I said like it's artificial DNA. Y'all know I talked about that stuff already. So now like the media, that dude Eddie Griffin, Griffin, whatever. Pretty much they're talking about he got kicked off stage or something like that because he used that word and stuff. And they said it's setting individuals back. And I already said pretty much, like individuals let that artificial DNA, them words, it's artificial DNA, control their frequency and stuff. Like individuals get upset when people call them out their names. That's nothing but that's controlling your DNA. I touched on that. So I just sit back and watch a lot of stuff that I had already talked about, and I'm like, shh. So I'm like, damn, some of y'all 10 years like behind. That's what I'd be thinking. But like I'm like, you know, it's something, and then like they get credit for it in views and stuff. Like individuals weren't talking about what I was talking about because they didn't experience it. The individuals recycle and steal other people's stuff. Like I said, I experienced stuff, I seen stuff, and of course, I had certain relatives that was connected to code groups. I seen how they roll, so that I can talk about it because I seen it. I'm not gonna talk about something if I haven't seen it myself. I seen how the celebrities get down. I already told y'all like, some years ago, I did stage security. I used to travel. I seen the concerts and how they set up the equipment and stuff. I can talk about it because I seen it. So, like individuals recycle each other's stuff and talk about the same old stuff, and I'm not with that. I talk about like a lot of things, but, you know, um, like I said, sometimes I get frustrated. I get frustrated sometimes. But anywho, let me read some of y'all's comments. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Oh shoot, a lot of comments. I love the rain, y'all. Inside this dome, it's pretty. I like it when it's dark and cloudy. Some people don't like it, but to me, that's beautiful. I feel like that's real. Not everything is all sunshine and leprechauns doing backward flips and squirrels and birds humping in the trees. It ain't it's not always like that. But anyhow, let me see what y'all talking about. Let's see. mind's eye, what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, that done. Okay. Let's see. It's all weather control. Um, that's all out there. It would surprise me online shopping. Shit, like a lot of individuals think like this is America. Like I said, then individuals talking about, oh, this is a corporation. I'm like, y'all Muppets been watching my videos and stuff. I already said it was a corporation. Now individuals talking about want to talk about the straw man and all of that shit. The straw man and shit been going on since the damn 70s. Shit, probably shit the 60s. Well, shit, technically since the 1900s. Shit, like for real, the 18 whatever. Individuals want to talk about that and all of that stuff. I'm like, oh, and there's these little uh, young little Muppets talking about that stuff. I'm like, and of course the society groups want them to be on that. Like they want them to be on that silly stuff. Like I said, it's all about controlling, connecting with your DNA and visiting certain things and doing other things with your DNA. Like all of this other stuff is just entertainment and comedy, if you really look at it, because they're horrible actors. They're horrible actors, pretty much. But let me see. Care about health. Yeah, exactly. They don't care about the health. Exactly, Knuckle Sandwich. They don't care about anything, and that's what be pissing me off. Like with certain individuals. The government, of course, they're the fall guys, pretty much. Um, they're pretty much getting uh, pretty much it's other individuals controlling their host. Put it that way. They're doing certain rituals and stuff. They're controlling their host, and they don't give a damn about individuals. But now all of a sudden, oh, we just want to make y'all feel better, and give y'all just a spoonful of medicine and all of that stuff. Like individuals don't give a damn about y'all, and individuals really depend on this so-called government, the all of this crap. Like they don't care, and like I said, we all getting we've been like how can I put it? We're tired of it. The same old gimmick and stuff. Y'all go to the stores, what y'all hear the same old crap. Oh, go ahead and get your, stupid shots and all of that crazy retarded stuff. And every time you go on social media, so now pretty much like individuals starting to see, it's a lot of people starting to see and they're not going for it. People need to stand up, you know, you know, for themselves. Screw all of that unite shit, because there's no such thing as unite. Everybody, you hear individuals like, oh, let's unite and get together. It's too much DNA out here. You can't, no, that's not going to go down. So, I get tired of people like these conscious Muppets saying, wake up, we need to unite. No, you need to stand up for yourself, pretty much. You can't trust individuals out here, like straight up. Straight up. Shit. Allergies tripping. So let me see. I keep on. Damn, I feel like something in my damn eye. See, I keep telling people. Exactly, Roger. Exactly. It's the fact that the people and people are giving without. Yeah. Yeah, you got a couple of individuals I know out here saying, screw that, and they're not doing it. So, shout out to the individuals that's standing up for themselves. Shout out to y'all, like for real. Like, A lot of people like, oh, well, I had to get it for my, they're mandating and all of that crap. Mandating, it's not, like I said, there's no such thing as a law. It's their rules that they created and they want you to go by their rules. There's no such thing as no law. Mandate, that's a bunch of crap. What's going on, Joseph? What's going on, prime time? But yeah, shoot, y'all have anything to say? Y'all go ahead and get it in. So, yeah, let's talk because I don't know. They might take this video down too. Who knows? Like, I'm not gonna stop talking about what I'm gonna talk about whatever. Shit, I feel like something's in my eye, and I don't feel like getting up. Y'all said y'all can still hear me. Shoot, I'm getting hungry again. Let me know if y'all can still hear me, and I'll keep it going. Or YouTube not letting y'all leave comments. Oh, okay. Here we go. There go Roger. Exactly, Roderick. Exactly. Like, it's going to catch up with them, or it's pretty much, some of them already know they're paying for it in other timelines and stuff. So that's the reason why they know how to manipulate the timelines and make individuals suffer, leave them basically holding the bag, pretty much. They know how to manipulate and use certain things against you know uh, the so-called earthlings. They know how to manipulate them. So some of them, and they know how to escape and go to the next portal, basically, with the programs and stuff. Yeah, Justin, I heard about that mess. Yeah, yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard about that mess. About and like, and I caught that too. When they was talking about the lizard DNA, I caught that. I was like, oh, they throwing shots at the so-called reptilians and stuff, because they also, like I said, it's nothing but names and titles. Those are code words like gods and Jesus and reptilians and angels. They ain't nothing but code words. But at the same time, I was like, they're throwing shots at the lizard people, the lizards. I caught that, I was like, oh, they're throwing shots and stuff, like, but yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that, yeah. Because spiritually free, she told me, like, and so I looked at her, I was like, I just said, oh, yeah, they're talking in codes. I was like, yeah, damn. Like, he killed them because they had reptilian DNA. So I was like, oh, yeah, they throwing shots at the frog people and stuff, because pretty much they're not, uh, they can't, the frog people, the so called frog people, that's like I said, they're nothing but code words, the reptilians and all that stuff. It's code words. But they're, they pretty much ran them out, like, and they still, like, stuck in certain areas, and they're flushing them out pretty much. That's the reason why. you're seeing a lot of stuff getting switched, and that's the reason why I say the previous system, because it's another system invaded and they're taking over, and they studied how you know certain individuals like the frog people manipulated the certain timelines, and they're using it and they studying it and stuff. It's not just the earthlings, it's other things out there too as well, and they're experimenting on us. So because there's another force that's like, how could I put it? This is how I'm gonna break it down. Some of us are connected to certain things that's like on another level, on a level that pretty much the unknown forces they can't handle it. So they want to grab up the DNA, manipulate the DNA, and use the DNA as the weapon. They're like experimenting. That's the reason why this whole lockdown is, it's to get the get individuals' DNA basically edited pretty much, and so they can control it and use certain things, use your DNA against you and whatever you're connected to, because you're connected, they stole certain DNA to create the illusions and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's like a big war, and it's like the Earthlings in the middle of it, using your, like if y'all was batteries. There's other forces, there's other domes that's connected to this dome, and like, certain, this previous system pretty much taken over, and, like the illusion, but they can't take over, you know, uh, certain individuals, and they know it pretty much. Do y'all feel my signals? But yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I definitely saw that. And then this is another thing I don't like. Of course, like I said, if you promote fear and hate, it's going to speed up a lot of things. That's the reason why, like there's no such thing as Monday through Saturday, Sunday. Some say, they mix the, what do you call it, the zodiac signs with the days. It's all like merged together. I talked about that already. Moon day, Sunday, and Saturn, and Venus is like on Friday, and they use that together. But it's speeding up. The energy is speeding up on certain timelines. Like I said, it could be Monday. You blink your eye, what? It's Friday. You blink your eye, it's Friday. So they're using fear. They're speeding up certain things, so certain things can catch up with certain timelines and certain dimensions and stuff. Like now, they already practiced certain dimensions like a while ago. So like individuals think like this fifth dimension, this stuff is new. It's not new. It's been played out. But individuals, like I said, there's unlimited dimensions, but they want individuals to think it's like one through the illusion. It's like basically 1 through 9 in the illusions. If you break it all down, it always goes through 1 through 9. Of course, they throw the zero in there, but it's like 1 through 9 if you break down the dates, the months, and all of that stuff. But it's like, like I said, they want to manipulate people instead of saying, "Hey, y'all get healthy." Like I said, we like the generation. Generations pretty much survive for decades. Like they survived through bacteria, colds, and I can go on. Survive. So the of course the media promote fear and all of that stuff instead of saying, "Hey, y'all, just stay healthy." Like that. Like I said, there's shape shifting uh, viruses out there. Like I said, colds and cancers and all of that stuff. So like individuals survive. If you think you sick, you sick. You have the abilities, your DNA. You have the ability to do whatever you want to do. And I told y'all that for so-called years. Yeah, man. I also felt like they are trying to find. Exactly. Yeah, Justin. Yeah, they think like because of course you got like your fake truthers out there. Like you got them fake truthers, and then and that's another thing that's pissing me off too. They have certain celebrities, you know, talking about giving y'all. And I said this on my other channel. I said the stuff that I'm talking about. I said 5 or 10 years later. I said this several times that celebrities going to tell y'all just a little bit of their so-called truth or what's really going on, but have a spell, you know, uh, tagged in with your DNA. Basically linking your DNA into rituals and spells. You know, and like I said, as soon as I said that, like you had your Kanye West and the Eddies and certain celebrities. Like you got other corny whack individuals out there. They have them saying certain things. But like no, let me tell you all this. This was funny. I was watching a video. I forgot this is just one chick, some celebrity that's known. She was like, "Oh, if individuals, if they don't get vaccinated, they're not my friends." I'm sure y'all heard of that, and I thought that was so funny. Knuckle Sandwich tagged me into something, and I thought that stuff was comedy. This dude was like, if I got the vaccine, I gotta pretty much go out here and I'll be out in these streets and stuff. It's like they want to use our shade and stuff like that, of course, and stuff. Like I watched certain videos and I laughed at it. Like I want to say Jennifer Anderson. I don't know, but like I don't. It was some so-called celebrity saying. She said like if you don't get the shot, you're not my friend. If you're not gonna get vaccinated, you're not my friend. I just started laughing. I thought that was comedy. But anywho, y'all go ahead and say whatever y'all got to say. Go ahead and get it in. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to get comfortable, y'all. Trying to get. All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna read y'all's comments, see if y'all have anything to add. It's time for a commercial break. Exactly, Justin. Yeah, pretty much. It's like you know the unvaccinated versus the vaccinated. What they're gonna do? Throw up gang signs? That's what I'm waiting for. Throw up gang signs to be like, "You're not allowed over here. You're not allowed over here. This is the vaccinated people over here. You're not allowed over here." I'm sure they're gonna tell you remove this video, but I don't give a damn. I'm sure I'm not gonna code talk or none of that stuff. I say my own. I say certain words and stuff like. the venom, because I'll say venom, or or the virus or the vaccines. Yeah, I'll say it if I want to. Talking about you can't say that and giving misinformation. Shit, the media give misinformation. They've been doing that for decades. Like I said, I'm not no damn scientist and none of that stuff, but I see what's going on. I definitely see what's going on. Oh yeah, it's like a big old gang, like the Bloods and the Crips, the Democrat and the Repuke, the Christian versus the Muslim. Uh, they say black and white, the black versus the white. There's no such thing and stuff. That's why I say shades. I say different shades and stuff. Pretty much. Um, it's always something. The police versus the civilians. Like, and I already said all these countries are all connected. You know, United States. Yeah, they're united, all right. Their bloodlines united. The venom in their poison DNA, that's definitely united. You got that right. Well, not right. They were pretty much certain things are united. I don't like to use the word right and left because I'm not right or I'm not left. Do y'all feel my signals? So, but yeah, pretty much. Y'all quiet on here today. Only Justin talking and Roderick and Knuckle Sandwich. What's going on, y'all? And online shopping. Okay. Usually when I be on, it's been a while. Y'all go ahead and get it in. Yeah, exactly. Coke versus Pepsi. Sprite versus what's that? What's that other one? Um, I want to say Serena, but I could be. Like exactly. Dr Pepper versus Mr. Pibb. Well, they call it Pibb now, but or extra Pibb, but we know it used to be called Mr. Pibb. 7 Up and Sprite. There you go. 7 Up and Sprite. Yeah, pretty much. 7 Up and Sprite, and you know, what is it? McDrugs and Murder King. McDrugs versus Murder King. Pretty much, So exactly, Gina. Exactly. Exactly. It keeps the unknown knowns moving. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what they're doing. They're moving and escaping with uh, individuals' DNA. They know how to manipulate and escape, go through certain portals and timelines. The individuals know how to do that and leave individuals stuck. So, that's the reason why they're trying to get individuals plugged up. Well, pretty much individuals already plugged in to the machines. It's like on another level, and I'm gonna definitely touch on that like later on. If they, this sometime this so-called later on and later on. Let's just say later on. Um, I'm sure they're gonna remove this video, but oh well. But yeah, like I said, like and I would do, like I said, I would do some lives on the Instagram, but like I have two Instagram accounts, but it's only a few of y'all. Like like reach out and stuff. I want to do lives where I could talk. I could talk to some of y'all like face to face a while ago, I like, when was it, like 2 years ago, I used to do that on IG, talk to some of y'all like face to face and stuff. And some of them I had uploaded like, uploaded the video, but them video, I removed a couple of videos, you know, because certain individuals was on some fake stuff, so I removed them. Like, because I did upload videos, and like I said, I would, I enjoy talking to y'all, so I'll do stuff on IG, but like I said, so I know some of y'all got other things that you got going on and stuff, but I just, like I said, it's whatever. Exactly, yeah, pretty much online price. I mean, shopping. My apologies. Online shopping. I don't know why I said price. I think it did used to be price, but yeah, I feel you. Yeah, like they individuals created that. Like to me, I feel like it's like an illusion portal. Facebook, YouTube. It's basically an illusion portal. It's like it's a low frequency time machine. Like I broke that down. I said if you can watch videos of yourself, through the camera, you're seeing your hologram. You can see the young version of you in the hologram. If you have a video from, like, say for example, like the 1980s, you're basically you're time traveling, you're visiting, you're watching it on the device. And I talked about that. Like, so the machines are basically a low frequency time machine, but you watch TV like the Back to the Future and all of that stuff. It just all depends, because like it's on many levels, because you can time travel like without the devices. Like with your DNA, you can time travel with your DNA. You can visit the past, present, and the future, or you can move in many other directions. But here on the physical, so-called realm, the physical realm, the timelines, um, the machines, you're watching, others. You're watching your favorite. You're time traveling. You're watching your favorite videos. Certain toys, could pop up. That's the reason why Facebook have certain, remember the 80s or certain things and stuff, because you're actually time traveling through these devices and stuff. But it's you can time travel. Like I said, you can try time travel through your DNA. Like, to me, the low frequency time machines is nothing but a joke to me. Because I travel with my DNA like on many levels. That rain is, oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's coming down inside of this dome. You hear the thunder. When you hear all of that loud thunder, we're in a dome. You can hear it. We're in the dome. That's why you hear the echoes and all of that stuff. Oh, this rain making me sleepy. Y'all go ahead and y'all got any questions? Go ahead and get it in. Y'all go ahead and give it in. I'll give y'all another 5 minutes. I know I'm going to sleep. But yeah, like I said, if y'all connected with me on IG and stuff, um, like I said, y'all, if y'all want me to go live, like, let me know. Just let me know, and I'll go live on IG. No, I'm not just gonna go on there and no one's in there. So And then I'm also hearing, I don't know how true it is because I don't watch the media like that, but I overheard a couple of people um, earlier talking about um, they're going to probably let Trump back in the office. I don't know if y'all heard about that or not, but I'm like, who cares? You know, they're basically all of them. They're pretty much connected to occult groups, and I don't care. Like a lot of people are getting to their feelings and stuff, and I hear rumors. I heard CNN then lost their views because basically because Trump, he's not, like he hasn't really been in the media like that, so. Yeah, tell me about it, Justin. I feel you on that. Like if I could definitely see my, oh wow, that would be awesome. Definitely would be awesome. I have people complaining about Biden saying Trump is cool now, but people don't see it getting worse every. Exactly, and like and people don't, they don't see that, like they depend on them, like I hear rumors, I'm not over in other countries, but I hear rumors, that in other countries, they're getting checks, because they, of course, they're doing a lockdown and stuff. But over here, how many that individuals get over this area? Two checks, and like I said, I talked about this in my video. How come they're not, you know, uh, letting individuals? Um, they're not helping individuals. You can't depend on. First of all, you can't depend on them. You got to help yourself. You can't depend on these individuals. But like, and I'm not being funny or nothing like that. You always pretty much got to be prepared. Because you can't depend on the government and stuff. Individuals don't know how to survive. Like if individuals' lights get cut off or their internet get cut off, people will they'll lose their soul. Like some of them already lost their soul, but they'll lose it. Do y'all feel my signals? They'll lose it. They wouldn't know how to survive. Like if they didn't, if they shut down certain things, they wouldn't know how to survive. You're supposed to know, and they're not teaching individuals how to survive. They want individuals to depend on them. So like at first I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I feel for certain individuals, but some people put themselves in certain situations. You know, um, some people, I might be like, damn, that's messed up. Then some people say they put themselves in certain situations. Because some of them spending money like on the like Nikes and Polo and Gucci and all of that stuff instead of saving up. Like individuals. So I don't feel sorry for individuals like that. I don't feel sorry for anyone, to be honest. But like individuals, saying, "Oh, I might get kicked out and stuff because." I'm not going to. They laid me off and stuff. Like I said, they want to they're crashing the economy on purpose. That's the reason why they're doing what they're doing. So everything can be all connected. They can know everything. Like I said, just like the book food stamps went out. I know some of y'all remember the book food stamps. That's what's going to happen to the cash. That's on the way. No more of that. I'm telling y'all. So, it's on many levels. I talked about some of this stuff already, but I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself either. But pretty much, individuals crashing the economy. So, and that's what's pretty much going on. So that they want to turn everything federal. Well, we'll save the day, guys. As long as y'all give us what we want, you know, we'll keep on stealing y'all's DNA and manipulating y'all and sell your own DNA back to you, pretty much. Like I said, the Federal Reserves, they're not federal, but they want everything to be federal. It's already federal, pretty much. That's the reason why, they're practicing certain laws and stuff. They was practicing, that's the reason why you see them shows, them law shows, Law and Order and different shows like that. Individuals practicing low frequency magic. When you watch these shows, they already, they pass certain laws. That's the reason why whenever you watch certain movies, comedy and stuff, individuals already practice them rituals and stuff on certain timelines, and it play out, it matches up with certain generations. And individuals know that. Just like, for example, the cigarette commercial. They pretty much let you know that they're poisoning you. Poisoning you pretty much. They tell y'all it's metals and this and that. Yeah, it's not the tobacco that's killing y'all. It's not the tobacco. It's the metals and stuff that's in the sky, the nano mess and all of that stuff. And whenever they talk about commercials, and they even tell you that certain side effects can mess up your DNA. So they're telling you pretty much what's going on whenever you see them talking real fast in commercials and stuff like that. It's not the tobacco. The tobacco, it's not, it's not the tobacco. It's what you inhale and exhale every time when you go out inside of this dome. So it's like, you have, like I said, you have to be more than, the chemical characters. You have to be more than the chemical characters. You have to let your DNA take over. Whatever, certain things that you merge and mix with, you have to let yourself know, hey, you still running stuff. The human race is so weak and use the government taking care of us. Yeah. They decided to shut the grid off and us. Yeah, pretty much, exactly. Yeah, like I said, if they shut down, people they'll lose it. They would lose it. They wouldn't even know how to survive. And let me see. Yeah. Exactly, Gina. Exactly. And you know what's funny? I, I laughed at this like the other day, and I thought this. I laughed. Um, I know y'all. I told y'all about how pretty much how the meat was going to be obsolete, and I told y'all that the meat was pretty much mostly, some of it is probably like whipped up in the lab or cloned, and I even made jokes out of it. I said the chemical food or chemical burgers, the stuff we eat and stuff. I said some of that stuff be slamming. It's pretty awesome. I joked about it. Like I joked about it, um, and I laughed, and um, and I said the meat's going to be obsolete here pretty soon. And it is. So y'all enjoy your steak burgers and your hamburgers, your chicken, and all of that stuff, because they're gonna use that to control the next generation's DNA. So some of y'all will see what I'm talking about later on in the future. If you're still inside of this dome, y'all gonna be like, damn, he called it. The meat is gonna be obsolete, but any, y'all know I said that, but check this out, y'all. So now they're saying that the deer, the deer, they have the virus. I fell out laughing. I was like, get out of here. That's a bunch of crap. Their immune system is totally different from ours. But I'm like, how do first it went from the bat, now the deer. Which one is it? But they're talking in codes. I get it. I totally get it. But so I guess that like, because like I said, by September or October, they're gonna pull a stunt. And y'all see what I'm talking about. They're gonna pull a stunt. Y'all definitely see what I'm talking about. And so, certain individuals, like for example, the other shade, the rednecks, the rednecks, they would know how to survive, like straight up, because most of them hunt. They know how to skin and all of that stuff and go hunt for, possum meat, squirrels, turtles, or whatever. And some of them stay in the woods. So what they're doing is like, well, we'll lie and say that they have a virus so they can basically stop hunting and stuff like that. So they'll think they'll catch them. It's a bunch of mess. All of this stuff is a bunch of mess. So, and I don't like to use the word rednecks, but the other shade. But but they call themselves rednecks anyway. But and some of them cool. Like I said, so like I get along with all shades. It doesn't matter, what shade you are. I see us all. Like, if you got a special DNA and you awesome, that's cool. I don't, it doesn't matter to me. So, but like it's crazy. Oh yeah. So I know about the water online shopping, and they want you to get the water bottle because I don't use the water bottle. I don't use I forget that. I don't use the water. I don't trust the water. Like I feel like it slows down your pineal gland. I feel like the water bottle manipulates certain things and manipulate individuals' DNA. It just all depends. If you want a certain frequency, you can outpower the spells pretty much. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Oh shoot! I'll be right back. All right, y'all. My apologies. It's getting dark in here. I'm about to cut the light on. All right, there we go. Yeah. Let me check out the comments. Hold on for a second. Shoot. I had to tie my shoe up, y'all. Shit, almost. Here we go. All right. I'm relaxed now. Let's get it in, y'all. Let's get it in. Yeah. Wings, they're selling chicken. Oh, really, knuckle sandwich? See, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, they don't. That's the next gimmick. Like I said, you know, um, they're basically conditioning y'all like on another level. Do y'all feel my signals? Like some of y'all, just basically preparing y'all and disconnecting y'all from uh, nature, of course, because the physical body, that's nature too. It's just not out in this illusion. The trees and stuff, of course, that's nature. Flowers, y'all nature. So that's the reason why they're they want individuals. They're experimenting, but at the same time, it's going to be on another level. Like they're disconnecting individuals from their jobs. They have individuals connected to the devices and stuff. That's the reason why you see celebrities doing a lot of lives and all of that stuff. You see a lot of that. So like individuals can't go out and mingle. The individuals want to stop that. They want to break that up. Individuals, it's pretty much you're like on a ship. It's like you see these space movies, for example. Like individuals already visit that through our DNA. They visit certain things through our DNA. So it's like pretty much, how they communicate through the devices and stuff, and that's where it's like headed. But there's no such thing as space, of course. But they want individuals to think it's space. But there's no such thing as space or the moon. It's a hologram moon, and a base that projects a hologram moon that know how to harvest certain frequencies and use certain satellites to manipulate the DNA on many levels. So, that's what's going on. But yeah, so I told y'all the meat's going to be obsolete. I told y'all the cell phones will be obsolete. That's the reason why, they're experimenting to see, that's the reason why they keep promoting the same old stuff. They keep promoting that. And, so, I'm just like, I see what they're doing, but individuals, they don't, like I said, I visit certain things through the DNA. What's going on, Mel? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm glad you like my shirt. What? I'm losing focus. Okay, there we go. I'm like, what's going on? Um, they killing us. You can't kill DNA. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't kill DNA. So it's like they're manipulating individuals and directing them into, like, basically directing them backwards and stuff, and keeping them trapped in certain worlds so they can escape. So the unknown can escape pretty much. But they're not, you can't kill us. You can't kill us. But like I said, they can trick individuals and manipulate individuals, but they can't kill us. Choices, consequences, which makes humble the judge this one. Exactly, Roderick, and that's what I tell individuals. Exactly, I tell individuals they need to stop giving, the cult groups their frequencies, and like basically fear them. They like, oh well, uh, they're doing this, they're doing that, and they depend on them and stuff like that, and like they give them too much credit. Instead of giving, individuals should give themselves credit. Like, but they don't want to do that. Like everybody like, oh, the Freemasons, oh, the elite, they're so powerful, they got all, they ain't got shit. So to me, like they ain't nothing but manipulators, and it ain't just them, it's other cult groups out there and stuff. And basically individuals let them you know like you know control them, and they fear them, and they put them on a pedestal, and or whatever you call it. Shoot, y'all know what I'm talking about. They put them up in basically into the what you call it. Oh shit, what was it? What is it? I just said it the other day too. Anywho, but they give them too much. Uh, give them too much, pretty much. Exactly, Roderick. Exactly. And individuals don't see that. Exactly. Exactly. You know, uh, um, like I said, they give them too much. Give them too much. And they allow them to. They've been raised. They raised them. To be like characters, like disturbed characters. Like because certain individuals, they choose door number one, two, or three. Then they pass it on to the next generation to fear certain individuals, and they merge their DNA into the physical body. But like so now it's and I talked about this also. They're gonna bring in another breed that's connected to the machines. But they give them too much, to go by. They feeding the machines, they feeding the cult groups and individuals. If they see what's going on, they need to stop depending on the government, and like instead of depending on themselves, let your frequency, let your DNA guide you, to where you need to go. Don't depend on the next individual, or worry like, oh, what I'm gonna do, or if this get cut off, or or if my lights get cut off, or I lose my car, or if I lose my home, where do I go? Like I said, we're more than this physical realm, and people don't see that. And that's what keep people stuck, and that's the reason why they end up stuck in a loop and stuff. Like whenever you connect with your DNA, you visit other things, you see other things, you visit other things, you see other things, and like that's the reason why I said, like, individuals call it the American dream. How come they call it the American dream? I see why. The American dream. I'm gonna let y'all think about that one, because I see through that. I could go ahead and put it out there, but there's a reason why they call it the American dream. And this dome, there's a reason why they call it the dream. But individuals want to holler about, oh, I'm woke. Wake up, y'all. I'm woke. Yeah, you definitely woke inside of this dome, an illusion, in this dream. You are awake. But they use certain machines to manipulate individuals. They use certain machines to, so whenever you do travel, and I said this several of times, uh, whatever you take in, it follows you. And if you connect to that certain thing, it can also manipulate you as well. Even the characters that's latched to it and stuff. And like I said, whenever you're visiting certain things, like for example, Um, no, I'm not gonna go there. But I want to give y'all something to think about. Sometimes I like to whenever I get off, I like to also give y'all something to think about. Oh yeah, online, yeah, pretty much. They got people thinking these attachments are reality, but we all do without it. Yeah, yeah, we definitely can. But some people just don't want to uh, leave it. Pretty much, some people just don't. They're comfortable. Some people are just comfortable. So if you talk to individuals and they're not on what you're on, they're confused and they're comfortable because they're still pledging to the system. It reminds me of a movie. Yeah, why is that? Yeah, why is that? It's like hickory dickory dock. Yeah, and just like I said, I was talking about the TikTok, tic tac toe, and I was watching I was watching something the other day. It was like back into the 1800s. It was a black and white movie, y'all. Um, and it's funny how they have like I said, the names and stuff. It's nothing but names and titles, but individuals. They always say, "I want to give uh, praise to the God," or you have individuals worshiping the devil, gods, and all of that stuff. It's nothing but names and titles. Like I feel like that's nothing but rituals and spells. But they say the devil, and then they say, "Oh Saint Nick," or they say, "Oh Nick." And like whenever they say, "Oh Saint Nick," it just made me think about how they used to put all of that stuff together, the Jesus character and the Santa Claus character, and of course everything is in red. Y'all know I was telling y'all, if you watch any comedy horror movie, you will always see the color red, just like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like in the visuals talking in subliminals, talking about certain stars and certain frequencies and other things. I already talked about that. I'm just giving y'all just a short version, but red balloons, red doors, red trucks. Individuals know how to manipulate certain individuals with that low frequency magic whenever they use certain things. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I just want you all to think about it. Because I said, sometimes I be giving away too much. And I said, I'm just gonna start, like, you can ask questions, I'll answer it, but at the same time, I'm just gonna start giving y'all some things to think about. Because like I watch some of, like, I don't, like, when I watch my videos, I I watch it once to make sure the sound it's okay, and I don't watch my videos, but I have people commenting on my previous videos, like from 19. I mean, shit, I was gonna say 19. Um, Certain individuals basically comment, like, 2000, and it could be 16, 17, 18, and I watched the videos, and I'm like, damn, I'm like, I look at it, and I say to myself, I was like, damn, they just now, like, whenever they talk about certain topics, whenever I was telling y'all earlier about how, like, the conscious Muppets recycle, my information or others' information, and individuals will comment on my video, and and I know why, because certain individuals talked about it. So I guess my video must pop up, and and I'm like, well, damn. I just sit back and look at, like, certain videos, and anyhow. Oh yeah, yeah, like, oh yeah, they have, of course they have individuals pledging in school, you know um and that's the reason why, when I was young, because, like I said, certain relatives know the system, and I know one of my relatives, like, one of my relatives, like, my father he basically, when I was young, like, individuals was doing the pledge of the allegiance, or whatever it's called, and he went up to the school and said, "Hey, he's not he's not saying it, and he's not going to pledge to that." And they was like, "Well, he's supposed to," and he was like, "No, he's not." And every time they got up to do it, I know my dad used to tell me, when I was, like, at an early age, he told me, like, everything I learned on my own, but I would sit back and watch certain things, my father would do, because I taught myself everything. I didn't have any individuals guide me or anything. I learned everything on my own. So, but it was certain things, like, for example, like I said, um, he basically told them that he was like, my son not going to pledge to that stuff. And children would, like, look at me all weird and get upset. How come you ain't standing? And how you, like, y'all fucking mind your business? That's what I told him when I was young. I said, fucking mind your business. Y'all do what y'all do, and I'm gonna sit back. And when I was young, I didn't get it. I was like, damn. I was like, how come? And then when I started seeing what was going, because my dad told me, he was like, yo, you have a gift and abilities. He was like, I'm gonna tell you this off top. He was like, you're gonna start putting stuff together. He was like, you can see shit that other people can't see. And that was my dad's exact words. It was like, you'll see what I'm talking about when you get older. He was like, I know for a fact you can see other shit that others can't see. And when I was young, I was like, what is he talking about? And my dad already knew off top that I could see things that others couldn't see. He used to tell me that all the time. And I just be like, he's tripping and stuff. And as I got older, I was like, oh, he was like, I know you see other things like that other individuals can't see with the physical eye. He told me that. But like I said, I learned on my own. I seen that. So, like, individuals don't know what they're pledging to. Individuals sign contracts and stuff. Do y'all feel my signals? Individuals sign contracts and pledge to certain things. That's the reason why you have these athletes, and I talked about this, like that Colin Kaepernick Muppet. That whole thing. It's taking a knee. You bowing down. You're pledging, and they have the whole school. Everybody get on their knee, bowing down to the new, not new, but this other system, pretty much. It almost remind me of that the West Coast connection. Bow down when you come to my town, or whatever, however the lyrics go. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The Ice Cube and Mac 10 and all of them. Like, like, and I always thought it was stupid. Like, I was like, I could see what they was doing. They was pledging and shit. So, hadn't had schools and other individuals getting on one knee. They and I even said it in TV shows. If you watch TV shows, you see them take a knee. I even posted it on IG. Like, I got two accounts. I showed y'all like how they do certain rituals even through the TV. Like you have certain characters get on one knee. And so of course they're gonna have their Muppets doing it. And I said, if he was trying to make a statement or, trying to prove a point, walk out. Say, you know what? Screw y'all, I'm out of here. But no, he got deals and they know what they was doing. And like I said, most of these individuals and celebrities, they already did the sick rituals and stuff. The fraternities and sororities and Fraggle Rock and the Muppet Show and not necessarily the news and breakdancing and spinning around and doing all of that crazy stuff. They already pretty much, eating and drinking each other's piss and doing them sick ass rituals. Yeah, and holding hands and singing "Kumbaya" by a campfire and doing rituals and stuff. Individuals already pretty much, got down like that. So, and like individuals they don't see. Some people can't see it. Some people can't see it. Like whenever I say, oh, and I watch people and they'd be like, oh, they're doing it for a good cause. Like I said about the bucket, the what was that, the water bucket challenge or whatever it's called, water bucket challenge. I was like, they basically baptizing individuals' rituals. Like they baptizing their rituals on you. You baptizing into uh, their DNA. You're baptizing yourself in their DNA, pretty much, so you can do the rituals and spells and stuff. And that's the reason why it's connected to the machines. That's the reason why you see certain floods, because they get individuals to do them rituals and stuff. Whenever you see certain things go viral, that's why I was telling individuals, stop doing things whenever you see certain things go viral, because individuals set it up like that. Even these corny ass dances and stuff. So while individuals is doing that, a whole state get wiped out with the flood or something, and then break up the states and destroy certain stuff. They want certain states to get destroyed so they can rebuild and do certain things. That's the reason why they target certain states, so-called states, and doing other things, not just here, in other countries as well. They're all on the same team, so they have their soldiers take out their own people. Not just over here in this corporation. If you don't go by their rules, if you pledge to this shit, they'll take you out. Well, if you tell, if you pledge to a certain thing and you tell certain information, oh wow. So it'll be on another level. Exactly. That's what. Yep. That's exactly, Gabby, and that's what I said in my video. That's the reason why they get the men get on one thing. Exactly, because it's nothing but a ritual. They're pledging to the system, and that's the reason why they put the ring, the engagement ring or the wedding ring on the third finger, on the number 3. And the visuals don't see that. They don't catch that. Or I caught that. And it's like, oh, these sick bastards. The Saturn frequency, it's on another level. But they put it on the number 3, the third finger. How come you can't put it on? How come you can't? I know why they use the pinky ring. That's another ritual too. But I need to talk about that. Like, a whole video on about the sets and shit that they throw up with the symbolic symbols, or the symbols, Masonic symbols. My apologies, the Masonic symbols. Um, how come they can't put the wedding ring on the first finger? The ET finger. How come they can't put it on their thumb? Well, I know why. I know exactly why. That's something for y'all to think about too. There's a reason why they had ET made ET. Because they seem to have the same. Yep, exactly. Pretty much. You know, some people get it tatted on their fingers. You know. Damn, I put too much ice in here. I wish y'all. It would be awesome if YouTube could like let y'all go like live. I mean, you know, let y'all pop up in the camera live like how they do it on the IG account. Oh, shit. I'm gonna lay back and relax and read some of y'all's comments. Let's see. Oh yeah, the ice bucket challenge. I said the water challenge, but same thing pretty much. But yeah, the ice bucket challenge. Individuals already pretty much baptized when they come out the womb. Talking about individuals walking on water, you know, all of that Bible crap, that's a bunch of mess. But, you know, the little youngling already walking in water when they in their mother's stomach. But I ain't gonna get too deep into that. They're already walking in water and breathing in the water and stuff. Appreciate it, Mel. Appreciate you. What's going on, y'all? Y'all quiet on here. It's been a minute since I've been on here. See what's going on, Glenda. Hello, so happy to see you. Yo, what's going on, Glenda? I'm just now reading comments. I'm just letting y'all get it in too. But if y'all watch my video, I did talk about the thumbs up and the the other finger, and you know I was telling y'all about how the machines is connected to your heart, so that whenever you know like the satellite control your heart and stuff. That's the reason why individuals are getting inflammation in their heart, and you know their DNA is getting manipulated because of certain things they put in. Now, if you know like you drink certain things and you keep smoking and stuff, you know that'll damage your immune system because you know it's okay to drink certain things, but you're not supposed to abuse it. And individuals abuse it. I don't drink, you know, back in the day, yeah, like, but not like that though. You know, I always, you know, was smooth with it. You know, sip on something and just be relaxed. You know, every once in a while back. You know, a while ago, like some years ago. It's been some years. Like, haven't had anything to drink. It's been some years, some years. But um, you know, individuals abuse it. So, you know, with this machine, you know, like the second so-called sun, this illusion sun, you know, like, cause there's other suns as well, but I already seen that, but I ain't gonna get too deep into that. But this so-called second sun, you know, that's supposed to manipulate individuals' DNA as well, because like I said, everything is within you. You know, what you see out here, it's inside of the dome. So, you know, like the sun is totally different. Like the other day, the sun was like pink and red. and stuff. It's basically it basically looked like if y'all watch Star Wars, it looked like the Star Wars son. So the second son, like, and I was telling y'all like um, some years ago, the second son, pretty much it was already here, but that's going to help manipulate and take individuals, the next generation to another level, pretty much. Already, in order to do. Yeah, and it's funny because a lot of individuals don't know the subliminals, the subliminal, um, whenever it comes to Batman and Robin and the Joker. They have certain characters out for a reason. Daggone, it was just. Did y'all get bounced out? It was just like. It just seemed like it just dropped. It was like. I think it was like. I don't know. I know it was like 12 or 13 individuals. Just. Yeah. I don't know if they kick y'all out. Well, I don't know. Y'all have any questions? Y'all want to talk about anything? Because if it start getting low, it's definitely time for me to get up out of here or shift out of here. Okay, you still here, Knuckle Sandwich? Okay, Knuckle Sandwich still here. Yeah, that's crazy. It just, and I know sometimes YouTube be doing that just to be funny because it's probably more individuals in here. Like I know, like when I one time, uh, well, whenever I was going live, this was a while ago. It was like zero. And I see Knuckle Sandwich come in here, Roderick and Gina, and a couple of more individuals popped up, and it was still on zero. So I think it's more individuals in here, but they just be going up and down. Like I guess y'all still here. The thing went out. Okay, y'all still here. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna give y'all 5 more minutes. So if you want to ask any questions or talk about anything, go ahead and get it in because this rain making me sleepy. Oh boy, yeah. Let me sit. I'd doze off and go to sleep. I know me. I know spiritually free get to laughing. Me and her get to talking sometimes, and I go right straight to sleep. And then it's funny because she said I still be talking to her in my sleep, like still carry on a conversation with her. And it's weird because I can feel myself still talking to her, but it's like I'm shifted over to like like the other side, like just chilling. But it's like I'm asleep, but I'm still carrying the conversation with her. And like or I go to sleep and watch a movie. She'd be like, "Get up, wake up! You fall asleep on this movie. Let's watch this movie or something." I go to sleep and I know what's going on in the movie. I know I get up and she was like, "You went to sleep," and I'd be playing it off. No, I didn't go to sleep. Well, what happened? I could tell her everything that was going on in the movie. And I'll be sleeping. I can tell her everything because it's like I felt like I already watched it or something, you know. And I don't know, I'll be zoning in and out. I'll go to sleep. That's the reason why I say, let me sit up because I'll talk to y'all and be like, sleep for real. I appreciate you, Mel. Appreciate you. I'm glad you caught my live too. Two different toddlers. Two different toddlers. Someone shot their parents. Yeah, I heard something about that too, Knuckle Sandwich. And then you know what's crazy? The media always talk about. They always put the 3 and the 6 in there whenever they talk about certain things too. I noticed. Well, I put a video out and stuff. They'll say like certain victims and stuff, but that DNA thing, that reptilian DNA. I'm glad. I'm glad you put that out there too, Knuckle Sandwich. But Justin, whenever he said that, I was wanting I wanted to say something about it, but I totally forgot about it. And I'm glad Justin had put that out there because I was like, oh yeah, I got to talk to them about that. I was letting them know they talking in codes and stuff, and they're basically, the reptilians are ducking and dodging them pretty much, although they're nothing but it's nothing but code words, but that's why I call them frog people and stuff. They represent the frogs, the zodiac signs, and all of them silly signs. Fell asleep and I have that dumb mister last night. I know sometimes, yeah, like the drain, like like whenever you travel, it's like it's something. Sometimes you be having weird experience. You experience certain things. You be like, damn, that was weird. Oh yeah, online, yeah. Oh yeah. The time is shifting by fast. But yeah, let me give y'all a heads up. If they remove this video, I didn't do it. Because a couple of times I did remove my video, but I was like, you know what? I just removed it. No, like it was probably only 2. I removed it. They better not switch up on me. All right, y'all. I don't think y'all have nothing. If y'all don't have nothing else to say, I'm gonna shift up out of here. Hey, this video could be an yeah. All right. Well, y'all go ahead and say whatever y'all got to say. I'm about to get up out of here because I feel like y'all probably ready to go either eat or do what you do. Appreciate you, Justin. Appreciate you tuning in. You take care too. Oh yeah, I appreciate you, Knuckle Sandwich. Thanks. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you online shopping. Yeah, this rain, and I had some Freddy's too, so I know I'm gonna be knocked out. And it's Friday the 13th, y'all. I like Friday the 13th. Second joy that Oh yes, indeed. I appreciate you too, Roger. Appreciate you too, Mel. Do you know about a reptilian group known as? Yeah, I heard about that, Mel, but it's like like I felt like that's like something like a religion. Like, certain things individuals turn certain things into like a religion and stuff. Or, like it's because like I said, the reptilians and all of that, that's nothing but code words, like any like thing, any pretty much, like I said earlier, gods and Buddha and all of that stuff. It's nothing more than code words. So, there's like I said, there's certain holograms, shape shift into human forms, and that's the reason why certain individuals, you know, edit your DNA and mix your DNA with other things, so you can't really see what's going on. So you can't really see what certain individuals really look like, and that's another reason why they keep on forcing the shots and stuff because the shield how could I put it? The shield it's broken pretty much. So individuals like, yeah, they have to hurry up, or they're gonna see what's going on, and then they're gonna catch up with us, and they don't want individuals to catch up. Do you feel my signals? And I'm not talking about the catch up, or catch up in the bottle, but that's the reason why they call it catch up. But they don't want y'all to catch up. They use certain things like universal. I talked about this stuff already, but I ain't ready to go there. But they don't want y'all catching up, pretty much. Yeah, see, yeah, hold on, yeah. Yeah, and I talked about certain things. Um, I appreciate you, Gabby. Um, oh, I'm awesome, CJ. Thanks for asking. Like certain like basically with the devices, individuals already channel in the characters. You know, the characters take over. So sometimes you could be with certain individuals, and that's not them, pretty much. Exactly, coding YouTube. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like like a lot of them put out. They put their agents to talk about certain things to throw you all off. They already studied that, and they whenever they talk in codes. So whenever they're talking in codes, some of y'all think they're talking about you know, for example, y'all probably thinking about they talking about uh, B, but they're actually talking about A. But y'all, They're actually talking about B, but they're saying, hey, we got to talk in codes and connect to A. We, you know, we got to connect to A. We got to turn it to channel one, or while y'all on channel, we gonna stay on channel one. Y'all stay on channel two. Y'all can't. Y'all don't get the codes, and that's how they operate and work. So like so they can stay ahead and manipulate. I kind of touched on that. Like yeah, exactly. Like and I talked about that too. Yeah, exactly. Online shopping like 9/11. I did a video. This was a couple of years ago. I was saying when years ago, whenever you dialed the operator, you dialed zero. Like you dial zero. It was always zero. I there was like whenever I was young, it was like you need anything, like because like when we was young, we could it was totally different than it is now. We could stay and watch ourselves like at the age 5 or 6. Like kids couldn't do that now. But when I was growing up, at the age of 6 and stuff, I used to watch my brothers and sisters at the age of 6 and 7. And my dad was to go out or something, he'd be like, "Here's a knife and the gun is in a drawer," and I'm not, I'm not giving y'all no gremlin shit. That's just some real stuff. My dad was like, "Hey, the knife. Here's the knife, and then somebody come in, the gun is in the drawer. You shoot to kill. I'm Gary to do it. I'm Gary run out." And pretty much, what was I saying? Hold on. Yeah, like like he said, like yeah, dial zero. He would tell me dial zero if I need anything. Do you feel my signals? So now, they got 9/11. Like 9/11 and 411. And and I was like, and I thought it was weird. I was like, why they got it like a 9/11? It was zero a long time ago. Now it's like 9/11, and then that's when they did that ritual 9/11 and stuff, although that was set up. We all know that, we're aware. We pretty much know that was set up. You do y'all from my signals. So, um, like now it's 9/11. And if you wanted to call for information, I know some of y'all remember what's the 411 and even Mary J. Blige, Mary J. Um, pretty much did a song, What's the 411? Like that's another number that certain individuals will use. Uh, like 112, like I said, that was the reason why whenever you see, and I did a video, I'm just giving y'all the short version, when they have certain celebrities using certain names and numbers and stuff, they're code talking as well. A lot of individuals think like, oh, that they're just acting and studio gangsters and all of that stuff. No, they're actually casting spells and rituals, and they say certain numbers and give out certain signs and stuff. I'm just giving y'all the short version because I talked about it, and like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm repeat. I don't want to, keep. I don't want to repeat myself, and sometimes I do that. Like, but sometimes I have to, say, hey, I remember this video, or I remember this. I said this and that. I used to use the phone book. Yeah, I remember the phone book. Yeah, like back in the day, the phone book. Yeah, we used the phone book, and we memorized numbers and stuff. And children now, they depend on the machines. The machines do all the thinking for them. If you really look at it, because I still know the numbers. The on the landline phone, I still know the numbers. You know, um, and some of them don't know that, and they don't know nothing about the payphones, beepers, and all of that stuff. The payphones, beepers. I can go on. And like I know, like um, also you could call, like it was another number you could call and get information on the so-called forecast of weather. You know, you could do that. Like you could call and say, "I wonder what the weather is going. I don't know what the weather is going to be like," and you would just call the number on the landline phone, and there you go. Yeah, I remember that too. Phone calls used to be a dime. Then, yeah, oh yeah, and I know back in the day. See, I like technology, so I know I used to know how to use the payphone without uh, paying, putting quarters and stuff in, and I show people how to do it because like I analyze stuff and I experiment and I test out certain things. So with the payphone, see what I would do, I would get like man, I'm over here time traveling, just thinking about this, but like I would get on the payphone whenever I get I would tell individuals like, watch this. I can talk on the phone for free without making a collect call or putting some coins inside of the payphone. So I would get like, for example, it would be like, with them clips, them the metal clips that you hold your piece of paper together. Um, like I would, separate it and thin it out, and I would just like take like I would like it would look like almost like a little needle almost, and like I would pick up the phone. I wish I had one of I still got my landline phone, but it's not in here. But like I would pick it up. I pick up the landline phone. And I remember them little tiny little holes inside of there, and like I would take the thing, the metal part, and I would stick it like right in the like the middle of the phone, and then it was a little dot like on a payphone, like it was the metal part. I would take it and stick it up there, and you can hear a little like like you can like feel it, um it was like a little buzz, like it was like like and then so I get on there and start pressing the numbers and talk to people on the phone for free. And the person was like, I was like, oh man, good looking out. And, I was like, yeah, sure, yeah, sure. But, because like I was like, man, it's got to be, because I always like, I used to like rig stuff. Like, I always say, it's got to be a way you can talk to someone free. So I was just playing around with it one day. I was like, let me see. And I was just, and it worked. It was weird because it seemed like I knew what I was doing. And it was like my first time trying it. And ever since then, I would like whenever I go somewhere, I would be like, if I got, somebody, I had beepers and pagers or whatever y'all want to call it, and I would just go to the payphone. I always kept that little metal clip. I always kept that little metal clip, put it in there, and and then like with the soda machines back in the day, you think I was gonna pay for some sodas? Like, like I used to stick my hands up in there and know how to get sodas out of the thing and stuff, and I would get like, and this was when I was young, y'all. Like, I mean, the machines are totally different now, but whenever I was young, I used to stick my hands up in the machine and grab like 2 or 3 sodas and stuff, So that was just man, but yeah. then when I, and Then I knew how to manipulate the cigarette machines. Some of y'all remember the cigarette machines? I knew how to manipulate that. We used to get in trouble for knocking candy out of the machines by punching it. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, the machine, the can like the what is it, the venom machine, venom or whatever it's called. Venom or yeah, venom machine. Um Yeah, like we would shake it. Like I knew a coat, like, it was weird. Like I would play with things. Like I knew like I don't know. I would play with it until it would unlock. Like that's what I used to do, and I would press certain buttons, and certain buttons I used to get free food. Some like it just all depends what machine it is. Sometimes I'd be like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to shake it to get what I need, or you know, but dad going, I'm over here this time traveling, just thinking about the I don't know who that is. Somebody's pulling in the driveway. Cigarettes machines. That's oh yeah, the cigarette machines. Yeah, good old days. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's when it was just so simple and like lovely. Everybody was communicating. Like you could go ride around and you see everybody like on a block and stuff. Like it would be block parties, and you know, then if you had a nice ride and stuff, you could, I'll just, I would ride around the community and, scoop up a honey and stuff, like, of course, like, like back in the day, they always called me like a pretty boy and stuff. Like, oh, you got all the girls, like, chasing after you and stuff like that. And I would ride it. I could, like not bragging or nothing, but I could basically get any female grown women and with girls my age, like I was pulling like grown women, like damn near in their late 20s and 30s, and here I am like 17. Like I was talking to women that women pretty much they teach college and stuff, and I was talking to nurses and stuff like that. Oh man, that was the good old days. But yeah, I used to just ride around and used to just have fun. Like but now you don't everybody's inside the house. Like nobody, like everybody used to hang out at the park and stuff back in the day. I'm sure some of y'all know about that, like where everybody, chilled at the park, you know. Shoot. I leave my age unknown. A lot of people, I don't know, I leave mine unknown. A lot of people, I know a lot of people think I'm in my late 20s. I get that a lot, I definitely get that a lot, but I don't know, I leave my age unknown. I just say, we get wiser, age it's nothing but a number. So we get wiser. I don't, other than that, I just I always kept my not, it's only a few, of course my loved ones and people I grew up around. But, if I like I'll tell someone if I'll be like, there's no such thing as a number, but I was like, because we don't know if we actually been on this earth, for example, 20 years. It could be like longer than 20 years. Do you feel my signals? So, I feel like the numbers just basically to control your frequency because the numbers run a lot of things. I definitely need to do a video on that. But yeah, but I was in that era, put it that way. 30s, yeah. Hey, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Hi. Hold on. I got a weird text. I gotta block this number. I'll be getting some crazy numbers here. But yeah, like I said, I remember remember the good old, great, awesome days. Oh yeah, yeah. And it's funny because people I grew like I see on Facebook and stuff. Like some of them tell me they say, "Do you ever age?" And I was like, it's just genetics or something. Because like I know like my father before he shifted, he didn't look his age at all. He still looked young. So um, I know people used to make jokes and call me Captain America. Because if y'all familiar with Marvel comics, like I said, I like Marvel comics, Star Wars and stuff. People would joke around because basically Captain America, he didn't age at all. Like he didn't age. So that was like one of his powers. He didn't age. He was like 100 years old and looked like he was in his 20s. And there's other characters as well out there, that they talked about. But that's another video too I want to talk about, like the aging thing. Exactly. There is no such thing as numbers. Exactly. But the individuals use the numbers to manipulate and tag their DNA into the numbers. Like that's what I'm saying. They use the numbers. So, that's the reason why with my age, I just say, hey, I just get wiser. Like some people, like like I said, people that I grew up with, yeah. And I tell them, and they just be like, they don't get it, but I'm like, hey, I'm unknown. My age is unknown, pretty much. They'd be like, but you such and such. No, because you don't know. Are you really here? That's what I tell individuals. Some people get what I'm saying. I'll be like, hey, are you really here? Are we really on this earth 20 years or 30 or 15? Are we like it could be, we could be here like longer. It could be 1,000 years or something. And individuals don't know it. Do y'all feel my signals? So, I don't go by the numbers, but but I know they use the numbers. But if I use the numbers in the vocabulary, or if I'm talking about something, then I'll be like, oh yeah, such and such numbers, this and that. But to me, I feel like the numbers is signs and symbols, and that's connected to the artificial DNA. Like I feel like that's like the numbers. That's like on another level. Like it manipulate individuals and stuff. And individuals know how to use them numbers. It's many ways you can use the numbers, and I figured it out. But I won't tell. Like y'all probably figure out one day. But there's a lot of stuff that I figured out and I just didn't put out. There's certain things that I had. There's certain things that I've been pulled in, like I'm talking about with inside my DNA, by the way, and I seen certain things like on many levels. So like I see how the individuals manipulate this system and see how it works. You know, what's going on, Madonna? Oh, I'm just talking about like everything. Yeah, yeah. I've been on here for how long, y'all? Like 2 hours, probably an hour or two, 2 hours. I've been on here for about like 2 hours. You'll probably have to check the video out. If you like it, leave a comment, which I know you'll feel my signals, and whoever's watching, they feel my signals. The unknown feel my signals. People at home, y'all feel my signals. Oh yeah. Oh, you said keep going, having popcorn. I hear that. Yeah, y'all get y'all's popcorn, y'all get y'all soda, get y'all a meal, or get whatever. Yeah, I think I'll just be on here for another A couple of more minutes. I said that earlier. But what's going on with you, Madonna? Basically, long story short, just talking about this screwed up system and many other things, codes and all of that stuff. Oh, shoot. Oh, you're from Canada? Oh, that's awesome. I always wanted to check out Canada. Yeah, I always wanted to check. I'm going to check Canada out, though. But certain individuals got this crazy mess. I know I ain't wearing no stupid mask, and I'm not taking the test either. So I won't be flying no time. I won't be flying now unless I travel through my DNA. Look at the picture, look at that map, Canada, and and travel that way through it without the like on another level. But you know, other than that, I always wanted to check out Canada. Shoot, you in Canada? That's awesome. I like that. You in Canada? I like when other individuals from like other countries and stuff like watch my videos. I have people from UK and individuals from Jamaica. You know, saying they're like, oh, we watch you over here. We love your videos. I definitely appreciate the love. Ohio, but Queens, New York. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I've been through New York once, but I was passing through because I was going to Rhode Island one time. I've been everywhere. ATL, Philly, Virginia, Denver, Colorado, Tennessee, North Carolina. I didn't check out certain states and stuff. And good. Okay. I've been to Camden, New Jersey. Ohio. Shit, I've been up in Ohio. Flint. What was it? I've been to Flint, Michigan. I've been Youngstown, Dayton, Ohio. I've been. Oh yeah. Oh, you live in the Islands? Oh, okay. Shoot, I want to go there too. If I come through wherever y'all at, hey, if I ever go try, if whenever once this, which I don't think it's gonna be over with, but because like I said, I'm not gonna wear no mask and none of that until all of that stuff fades out, But it's gonna be on another level. But I always wanted to go to the island, but if I heard y'all had get some awesome food, if I come to the island, or anywhere, yeah, y'all, I love to eat, so if I come in y'all's area, I definitely we gotta chill and I gotta get my eat on. I heard the island had great, awesome food, so definitely if I go to the islands, too bad you don't have IG, because I would definitely let you know, like, hey, I'll let some of y'all know if I know where y'all. Some of y'all let me know where y'all stay at, and some of y'all connect with me on IG if I'm in y'all's area. Because I was just in Tennessee not too long ago, but I don't hear too many people talk about Tennessee. I always hear like Texas and New York and stuff. So those, I guess, the spots to be, like in this so-called United Fake Snakes, whatever y'all want to call it. Oh, I bet, Madonna. Actually, like wearing a mask since it covers my face. Well, hey, enjoy your mask. I'm not wearing no Halloween mask. Mm-mm. No, I don't like the way. I mean, I don't know. Like even when I used to do like like before, like, cause I used to do way before, what's his name, Jason Peele or whatever. Every individuals be like, oh, he started doing the the black horror and stuff, and I was like, now that's a lie because if I was to connect my trip man afterlife, I was doing subliminals in horror movies, and like I did parodies of, I was like not parodies, but I was kind of poking fun of the ghost hunters, and then I did like I did like certain movies, and I put it on YouTube and stuff like that, and like some of them I would have to wear a mask because it was like I was playing like certain characters because I wanted to be like unique and stuff. And I hated the way it felt on my face. Like I'm not, and I could just imagine, when individuals put like a pamper on their face or whatever you want to call it, or um, a scarf or whatever. I don't like the way I just didn't care. Like I felt like I was getting smothered or something. And I just, even before they talked about this mask, I just didn't like the way it felt. I just wasn't feeling it. But like they were saying, like and I thought about opening up like that channel again because I had like three channels, and I even put certain clips in my videos, just to show in the visuals, like, hey, like because a lot of people was like they thought like I was really going to houses, and I was doing subliminals, like, and I did a whole video on that. But I some people thought it was real, like they like because I was just basically ghost hunters. They was basically looking for certain energies and certain frequencies and stuff, but they was acting like they was looking for ghosts and all of that stuff. But there's a lot of parallel worlds that's connected to houses. I did a video on that already, but how I was like there are certain souls still connected to certain houses. I was saying the houses, I call it delusion skulls, cars and stuff carry certain energies and stuff. And I did a video saying like certain energies can pull you in certain states, and there's a reason why you be in certain states. But I already did a video on that, so y'all can check it out. I can't tell you what video, but I put out a lot of videos, but yeah, like I like a lot of people thought it was real, and they was like, "Oh, be careful," and stuff. And I put like a digital ghost in there and stuff. Like I was like kind of poking fun at the ghost hunter, and I actually, like I said, I actually met the ghost hunters. Like I know y'all probably watch the ghost hunter show, and I even told them that I do videos, and I was poking fun at y'all, and that was cool. That was cool. There was some nice dudes. I even took a picture with a couple of ghost hunters and stuff, and then it was this one actor named Ken. What's his name? Ken 4E. He's our shade, like my shade or our shade or whatever. Um, and he was a great guy. He's been in horror movies and stuff like that. He was already in horror movies, but when then back in 2000, when was it? 2011 and 8. I was the only shade that was doing that stuff because everybody else pretty much they was doing like corny ass bootleg comedy parody and stuff. And I was like, I want to do the horror because I like horror movies. I want to do like something like horror, like something different. I don't want to do like them lust frequency videos, them corny ass videos that the bootleg comedians that y'all probably see online that they're not funny, as corny and whack. Like back in 2009 and stuff, I was like, I wasn't on that. I was like, I want to do like and I was doing short films and stuff. I was doing short films, and I had like I had one section where I had short films, and I directed it and put it out, and a lot like a lot of people like had watched it, and I basically quit doing that so I could like communicate with y'all and tell y'all what was going on because I got tired of doing certain things in subliminals. Because at first, and I talked about this already, I didn't want to get on the platform and stuff. Like I didn't want to do it. Like I didn't want to mess with social media at all. Like I was like I thought social media. It's still I thought it was like a trap. and it is a trap. But I was like, I ain't gonna, project my hologram inside these devices. But like I was into horror movies and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I bet you I could come up and create certain things, and I did, and I took it to another level. And a lot of people watched it and was like, yo, you got talent. You should, you need to be in Hollywood, this and that. I told him I don't want to go to Hollywood because I'm not going to do no stupid ass sick rituals and do all of that stuff. I want to create it and stuff. And I was getting out there, and of course, I was getting a buzz because like a lot of people when I go to other states and stuff, they'd be like, "Hey, you that guy that was doing that video, and we love your video, like the ghost hunter videos and the short films and all of that stuff." And of course, I was getting out there, and every time you get out there, and if you're not down with the cult groups or the corporation uh, groups and stuff, they're not going to. They'll put a block, or they'll stop showing the videos and stuff. Every time I get out there, of course, like I'm not connected. I don't have a corporation backing me up and stuff, And like I said, I had individuals whenever I started putting out this information, I was talking about experience and stuff that I've been through and I seen, and I had like 3 channels going on and stuff. So I had individuals, and I think they was connected to the cult groups. They asked me to. They said, "You want to make money?" They hit me in the inbox and email, and it was like, you have talent. You want to make money and this and that. And I turned it down. I didn't even reply. Like I had like certain companies, and I'm not even gonna say no names, actually really wanted me to do something, but I seen through it. And I was like, I'm not getting ready to do these rituals and stuff if I can't, you know, get it, like me getting it without connecting to some stupid ass corporation or something like that. Then like I'm not gonna do none of them sick dumbass rituals or pledge to certain groups. Not unless if they say, hey, you don't have to, then that's another story. You know, then like I want creative control, and I want to run the show. So I just feel like I set things up the way I want it. Y'all work for me. I don't work for y'all. Y'all work for me. That's my attitude. So like I turned down a lot of stuff, and then and whenever I do certain things, like I said, I do it from the heart. But and like I said, I appreciate the few of y'all that some of y'all show me love, and some people, there's some certain individuals be on some other stuff. Creepy pasta is. You ask me, do I know what creepy pasta is? It all depends. You talking about like creepy pasta? It could be voodoo pasta, or it could be or not unless it's something that they call it creepy pasta. But you know, there could be some voodoo pasta too going on. Yeah, some nice effects, especially in the graveyard. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you probably checked out certain clips that I put out on this platform, online shopping. It is possible that there are some good, honest, nice celebrities in Hollywood. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, I agree with you, Justin. I think I met some of them. Like I met some of them. That was awesome. Of course, yeah, some of you already know I met Tupac. I got a picture with Tupac. I got it on Instagram. Like going, I got 2 accounts, but of course, some of y'all seen that, and I was like, I think I was, yeah, I was 18 when I met Tupac. I met like a lot of celebrities and stuff. And like I said, I used to do stage security, so and some of them are awesome, and I always said this, I don't really blame them, because some of them was in the game young. So, I'm not mad at celebrities or the actors and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with them. If they want to do them rituals and all of that stuff, that's on them. That's on them. But there are certain actors that I like, and I'll watch. I like their work. So I'll watch certain individuals. I'm not bashing, like celebrities. Some of them do some messed up stuff, but that's the media putting it out there. I just, you see how they act, they're just acting, like it's just like watching a movie, even if it's on the news media, even if it's like the crisis actors and stuff like that. I don't have nothing against them. It's the people, the earthlings. Some of them have issues because they connect to the characters and stuff, and to me, I like you got to watch out for them. It's not the characters that's on the TV that's doing the damage. It's not the characters. The characters on TV, they're not doing anything. I mean, of course they do their little thing and their little rituals and all of that stuff, but it's the earthlings. It's the people out here destroying each other, doing the killing. The characters are not doing nothing. They're just acting. They're just practicing, and they're acting. The individuals are actually letting the characters latch on, and they think they them characters, and the characters take over, and that's what you got to watch out for. Certain individuals that latch on to the characters. I can't really blame the actors. Like I said, there are some actors that like I said, I met they hey, some of them cool. So I carried a conversation with a couple of them. Oh yeah, Gabby, you remember talking with? Oh yeah, you remember talking with the Trips? Oh yeah, well, it was talking with Trip. I said Trips, but talking with Trip. Yeah, like yeah, exactly. You that other channel that I had, and I don't know if you subscribe to the Trip Man Afterlife. And see, like I want to open that channel back up, but like it's like I'm working on like other things as well. I want to see. I want to see where I want to check out certain things before because I was talking to Spiritually Free the other day. I said, hey, I'm ready to get back into doing the short films and stuff. I want to get back into that because I feel like sometimes when I get on here, I feel like it's like so, like doing this channel. Sometimes I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. Sometimes I feel like it's a waste of my energy. But then I have somebody to talk. I love talking to some of y'all. It's like like I said, for example, Gabby, she's been rocking with me since talking with the Trip. So she, like I appreciate individuals like Gabby and Roderick, and um, not Roderick, but yeah, Roderick, um, and Knuckle Sandwich and stuff. Like I appreciate all y'all as well too. Like this is my first time actually talking to Justin and Mel and stuff. And of course online shopping. Like like I appreciate y'all. Y'all actually leave comments and y'all communicate and talk. Y'all just don't stay hide. Y'all actually speak and y'all get y'all's talk on, and I like that. So but like if y'all can, I think it still might be up, but I need to. I got it both of the channels on private, but if y'all can, just go subscribe to both of them too, because if this channel gets shut down, just subscribe to. I'll just uh well, I probably have to get another account because I try. It was funny because I was like, whenever they blocked this channel, I was going to do a video on talking with the Trip, and they had that blocked too. So I would have to create a whole. I have to do another account, pretty much. But I'm sure I could still keep the other channels up though. I'm sure they would keep it up. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, check out talking with Trip and Trip Man. I mean, Trip Man explores the afterlife. That's the one that I was doing short films and stuff on. Fiction horror stories. Who posted on the internet? Yeah, exactly, Madonna, exactly. Um, it's getting hot in here. But yeah, exactly. And there was a lot of individuals, and I was doing it like back in, like I said, 2010, you know, doing that and stuff. And I did it for like probably like a year or two. And, I was like, I don't want to do any more subliminals. I said, I just want to talk to people and share my experience and tell them what's really going on, and what stunts they're going to pull and this and that. I wanted to do that. And so I just pretty much pushed that to the side. And sometimes I'm like, damn, I should have stuck with that. But I was like, some people don't know what's really going on. And I got tired of hearing, the lies and the recycled information and, people confusing others, like there are certain individuals that I watched and I just laughed at, and I was like, people are actually really going for this gimmick. Like, I was like, it's certain individuals I did not care for. I'm like, they just lying to people, and telling them like it's gonna be okay. Yeah, all of that fake stuff, smiling in the camera all the time, just smiling. I was like, that's fake. To me, that just started. I was like, I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna talk about my experience, things that I, you know, that I pretty much experienced, and just like I was like I'm just going to take it to another level, and certain individuals that's out there that's really really out there like that, I was a threat to them. Like then that's when I was going destroying the conscious Muppets. And I told individuals, I said the same conscious Muppets that's talking that Black Power crap, and that's all programs and stuff. I said that's going to be the same individuals turn on you, and I said this like 5, 6, 7 years ago. And what's going on now? A lot of them like, oh, screw y'all, I'm not messing with the black community, and all of that stuff is nothing but programs anyway, black, white, and all of that mess. But I destroyed certain individuals that's been doing it for years. Like I destroyed them. So, you know, um, and eventually I said they'll expose themselves, and they did. So now, like in certain videos that I watch, I was like, oh no, don't y'all talk about them now, And like I said, a lot of people got in their feelings with whenever I did talking with the trip. Nobody wasn't talking about. Everybody was praising that dude Farrakhan, that old man Farrakhan. They was praising him and stuff, and I said he's full of it, and I broke it down. Long story short, I said I think this dude he's fake. He's connected to the cult groups, and he's stirring up mess, and he says certain words and tell individuals what they want to hear. I was going in on him, TD Snakes, and Farrakhan, Fair Khan, get it? But anyhow, and individuals like when I talked about that on Trips Awakening, individuals got into their feelings. So guess what? 5, 6, 7 years later, everybody talking about oh Farrakhan this and that, and the same conscious Muppets that and I had to destroy all of them. I was like, y'all taking up for someone y'all don't even know. And I was like, I could see this dude is a con artist, and he keeps talking about the same stuff. Where's y'all's justice? Did y'all get y'all's justice? No, you didn't get your justice. But I guarantee you that the corporations, the hotels, the gas stations, and all of them, they got a nice income because y'all dummies went all the way up there just to hear this dude uh, preaching out of a book, saying the same old stuff basically. And like individuals, they got into their feelings, and stuff. And then later on, like I said, years later, like that, you have conscious Muppets. They want to talk about them. I was like, no, don't talk about them now. When I said it, y'all was in y'all's feelings, but now y'all want to talk about it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some popcorn. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, Zachary. No, I think he's another David. What's his name? David Ike and Mark Dyson. Them. I, I, I think he's another one of them. See, they wear the same suit exactly. They wear the same suit. Hippie Lion, what's going on? How are you, Hippie Lion? What you been up to? Awesome. Thanks for asking, Hippie Lion. I haven't seen you. It's been a minute. Hippie Lion. What is going on with you? How's Live Love Freely? Okay, tell her I asked about her. Yeah, I'm glad you told me. I'm glad to see you on here. Yeah, I'm just on here. I've been on here for how long have I been on here, y'all? I think what 3 hours. I think I've been on here for like 3 hours. I think one time the longest I ever stayed on a live was 4 hours. I stayed on here for 4 hours one time, and and I appreciate individuals actually stayed on here with me for like 4 hours. I was like, I appreciate that. I was like, that's love right there. I got off of Instagram for a while, but I'm back. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, cause I was like, where is Hippie Line? I was like, saying that to myself, and then like, and it was funny because like, as soon as I said that, then I seen like you had like one of my photos. I said, oh, there she go, because I didn't know. I was like, usually um Hippie Lion would, like I would see her, like she would like the like whatever I post or a photo or something, and I haven't seen you in like it was like what, a month. I was like, I was, I wonder, I didn't, I was just wondering, and then you just popped out of nowhere. I was like, and it was crazy because I was like, I just thought about you that one time, and then I was like, oh, yeah. I said, I didn't know if you had what was going on, but it was a minute because usually, like, either your mama liked something or you would like something, and I was like, where is Hippie Lion at? I was like, oh, and I was like, when I saw you, and then I was going to joke with you. I was going to inbox you. I was going to say, don't you leave Instagram again. Like I was going to mess with you, but, because I haven't seen you in a while, I was just going to inbox you. I didn't know what was going on because I was like, that's, usually I see, like individuals like either your mom or, what's his name? Real Smitty and a couple of other individuals on Instagram, like yeah, Gwen as well, like Gwen and them, like they were like, and Sharon in and them were like my stuff, and like, and I know you and your mom, sometimes whenever y'all would be on the gram, and then I was like, wow, it's been a month. I was like, either she disconnected or she just haven't posted nothing in a while and stuff. But like I said, I was going like whenever I was like, oh, okay. And I was like I said, I was going to inbox you and mess with you and say, don't you leave again, girl. I took a month off. Oh, okay. You took a month off. Oh, okay. 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 Do you create Instagram? Do you just put a password and a username? Um, you download, you go on, what is that thing, y'all? Um, is it a what? I see on my phone. It's like I guess it's called a playlist or something like that. But y'all can tell her as well. Y'all can help out. But see what I did, I just you download Instagram, and then yeah, of course they'll tell you the the username, or or you put in the password and stuff like that. But oh, you said it's WordPress. WordPress, yeah, because like I think on my thing it says play something. I can't think of it off top. I don't want to click out because I'll mess up this video. But I know you like he said press, but I it's like so simple on IG. Yeah, it's like an app where you could, like, for example, like say if you was to download um like some music or something like that. Like if you was to if you downloaded like music, or a Facebook app, just like I don't know if you familiar with Facebook. I don't know if you got Facebook app or what. It's basically you go to one of them apps and you download IG, you download it, and then to ask you certain things and say can they have permission to get into such and such and stuff, and you hit yeah or whatever, and then that's how you set it up and stuff. Yeah, Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, yep, exactly. They're connected. Exactly. Because I think it's the same owner that owns Facebook and IG. Um, so like, cause I could post my Instagram pictures on Facebook. So yeah, exactly. Hippie line, yeah. So if you do create a IG account, it's of course Trips Awakening, and my other one is Trips Realms. I think yeah, Trips Realms 73. Yeah, Trips Realms 73. So that it'll probably both pop up if you type it in. So it's like I got two accounts, so it's private. So you probably have to inbox me and say, "Hey, this is Madonna," and stuff. Because I used to leave it open, and then I started getting some weirdos. So I just made it private because I started getting like a bunch of weirdos, and then plus I had certain stalkers and stuff like that, and I was like, "Nah, I better put this on like private and stuff." So if you make your account private, um, this you could inbox me, say, "Hey, this is Madonna," or if I see your name Madonna or something, I like if I see Madonna, then I know it's you. I'll be like, "Oh, that's Madonna. Okay, I'll accept her. I've seen her on IG or whatever and stuff like that." Because I know I had a couple of individuals actually created an IG account so they could like communicate with me and you know stay in touch, or if some people asked a couple of questions, they was on some cool awesome stuff. So and I thought that was awesome. I know a couple of individuals created an account. you know um that's love. I appreciate that. That's love. Like some of them say, "Hey, I did it just for you," so I appreciate that. So you have a stalker? LOL. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh yeah. I had some weirdos. Like if I could tell you, oh wow. Like I don't want to put like individuals' business out, but oh wow, I had some weirdos. Put it that way. Like would send me certain things in my DM, and I'm like, wow. You know, like yeah. So I was like, I gotta put my stuff on private and stuff. But yeah, that was like on so like yeah, I want to put certain individuals on blast, but I had to block them. I had to block certain individuals. So they all wear the same suit. Yeah. Oh, I I didn't do the TikTok yet, but and I was just talking about it too. Like I didn't know if it would like the 60-second video. Like I heard you had to have like And I still might probably just go ahead and do it, you know. But I'll definitely let you know if I do the TikTok. I'll definitely let you know. Hippie Lion, I'll definitely let you know. Because I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna use Trip Shadows. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, I heard you had to have a lot to go live because I wanted to go live on TikTok. You know, I want to just do the live thing because I'm like the 60-second videos. I can do the 60-second videos, that's no problem. But like I would have to do like, part one, part two, part three, and just break it up and stuff. And so I think they extended the TikTok to like 3 minutes. Okay, I could do the 3 minutes. I could do the 3 minutes. Um, yeah, I would like, and I'll definitely let y'all know. I'll let y'all know on here and stuff, and I'll definitely let you know. I'll post it or like I'll inbox you and tell you like, hey, it's up and running, and I'll inbox so, couple some inbox some of y'all that's connected to me. I almost couldn't get it out, but I'll inbox some of y'all as well and let y'all know. If I do the TikTok and well, I am gonna do it, but I don't know when. Now that I know it's 3 minutes since they extended it, then yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it. And but I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do something a little different on TikTok. It's still gonna be the same thing, but I'm gonna switch it up and take it to another level. Yeah, definitely take it to another. I'm gonna switch like it's gonna be something different. You're gonna be like, wow, he took it to another level. You're gonna like it though. So know that you will see a lot. Oh yeah, tell me about it, Madonna. Tell me about it. Yeah, like TikTok. Yeah, well, now TikTok, I think that if you get a certain amount, TikTok will pay you, just like YouTube. So my TikTok name is Nicole. Okay, let me. You said Nicole. Okay, like the screenshot it before I forget it. Okay, yeah. If I get on there, I definitely look you up and stuff. If you get, like I said, if you do decide to open up a IG account, it's like I said, Trips Awakening, of course, and then there, like I said, I have another one. It's Trips Room 73. No, you don't have any videos though. Oh, it's all, it's cool. We can still communicate, but can you communicate on TikTok like that? Like, can you? Like, I don't know how Like, whenever I do download, I'm gonna have to figure out how TikTok how they do their thing because I know Instagram you could communicate, inbox and stuff like that. I don't know if TikTok. I don't know if they do that. I think you can message people. Oh, okay. Thanks, Hippie Line. I didn't know. Thanks. You can uh, do that, people. Okay. Is it free? You said is it free? It should. I mean, yeah, like the apps. Yeah, like I think any apps should be free. I'm assuming that TikTok is free, but like I would think it was just like MySpace or Facebook. Or do y'all remember that I was talking about? We was on here earlier talking about stuff like back in the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. And I remember like a thing that was called, I don't know if y'all was it hip to or know about MySpace. Y'all remember that MySpace? We was talking about stuff like from back in then and stuff, and then I know they had something called Black Planet back in the day. Oh, it is free. Okay, yeah. So I thought, yeah, I was thinking, I thought, yeah, okay. So you just need to be 13 or over. I will admit, I'm about my age. You must need to. Okay. Say somebody said walnut. See, you said walnut tea. What you talking about online shopping? Walnut tea. What you talking about? You drinking some walnut tea? Yeah, I used to drink that like some walnut tea. I used to drink that. I like walnut tea. It's been a minute since I had some. It's definitely been a minute. I even did a video talking about black walnut tea. I uploaded a video. Was well, walnut tea basically um, it's supposed to clean out like your system. Um, like if you like say for example, if you have like like I think everybody got parasites because even animals got parasites. It removes parasites and definitely get rid of parasites. So that's what the black black walnut tea. It's That's what it's about. Let's see, you know, a low price. Oh yeah, I said the same thing too. I told him that when I first seen the online shopping at a low price, I fell out laughing. I was like, "That's an awesome name." I thought that was cool. I started laughing, and then knuckle sandwich. I started laughing too when I say knuckle sandwich. And and I definitely I love Hippie Lion's name, Hippie Lion. I think that's awesome. And like her mom's name, Live Love Freely. I think that's awesome too. Yeah, Dr. Sebi. He talked about the black walnut tea and stuff. And so, because I know like when I first like when I used to talk about herbs, but I stopped talking about it because I felt like a lot of people started trying to jump on that, and I was like I don't want to. So I stopped talking about herbs because I was talking about certain herbs that Dr. Sebi wasn't even talking about. Like there was like and there's certain herbs that you could smoke as well too. Like there's certain herbs you could smoke that can like relax you. And I was like, and I said that um, the unknown forces. Just want people to think it's just marijuana out here to smoke, or you know, uh, rock or meth or cocaine or meth and all of that stuff. But like I was saying, there's a bunch of herbs that you can smoke that can heal you, that can actually heal you and relax you and stuff. There's a lot of it, and I stopped talking about that because I was like, I don't, I was like, but like the stuff, like certain things that I talked about, others weren't talking about it. Like others weren't talking about it, and then I said I didn't want to do that anymore. But and the reason why, because the next thing I know, people started scamming people by selling herbs, scamming, and like I could name, throw out a few names, a couple of conscious Muppets. They was scamming people, and I didn't like that, and I called them out on it. But yeah, house visit free. Oh, she's awesome. I'll tell her you asked about her, hippie lion. I'll definitely tell her you. She basically been just doing the Sims thing, with that, and of course, like messing around on the internet and stuff, like like just doing her thing and stuff. She of course she worked from home too, so she works from home as well. So we just been just relaxing and stuff. That's about it. But she's been doing awesome. But she loved playing Sims. She loved that, like Sims and a couple of other games. She's like deep into technology. She loved that. That girl love her some technology, and she's like awesome at it too. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just chemicals. Yeah, exactly, Madonna. Yeah, it's just chemicals, but like individuals. I'm just saying, like, this putting it out there. There's like a lot of stuff that other than marijuana, cannabis, or whatever they call it, Mary Jane, or whatever they call it. They want individuals think that's it, but there's other herbs out there as well that you can smoke and stuff, and some people don't know about it, like bleach and nail polish remover. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Let's see, I grew up watching Captain. The Sims too. A pretty fun game. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people love The Sims. Yeah, especially Free. She be creating characters, and she be in like certain Sims groups and stuff like that. And they had her creating. They wanted her to make a Sims version of them, and she did a great job. She hooked it up, but like a lot of people being this, and then she like watching what is it? What is, Grand Theft Auto. Um, like they do the voiceovers and the way they be acting. That's funny. I just that stuff be cracking me up. Like they do the voiceover on Grand Theft Auto. She watched that because she got a Twitch too, so she was thinking about it. She was talking about like she might create a Twitch and do the gaming thing as well and stuff. So The Sims, yeah, like a lot of people love The Sims. Yeah, like a lot of people definitely love The Sims. Now it's 8 o'clock. Have you ever played it? No, I never played it. No, I never. I watch her play it. Like I I don't really play with too much video games. I think I played I really like Star Wars, so I played all the Star Wars games. I played all last one, and especially Free just downloaded this Star Wars game, and I watched her play it. But I played just a little bit of it because all the other Star Wars games, I beat it. So like I like games like that, and Friday the 13th. I like games like that. They got a game Friday the 13th where Jason go around is chopping up people and stuff. Um, I like games like Star Wars or Friday the 13th. Them spooky games like Star Wars. That's like um, you know Star Wars got a lot of subliminals in that. Um, I really like Star Wars. Like I grew up on that, so I definitely I got like a lot of things that's connected with Star Wars. But yeah, I watched her play it. I'm trying to find my charger. Thought I had my charger in here. And what's funny? This is a live. I could keep on going and talk to y'all. And I only got like 2% left. So if it, yeah, I'm gonna stay on here until it goes out. But if y'all get back on here, I'll get back on here later. Like I'll definitely get back on here later and stuff. But I'm gonna talk to y'all until it goes out. And I'll try to find. I don't know where my charger. You just reached the 3 hour mark. Yeah. Uh, yeah. One time it was 4 hours. I was on here 4 hours one time. Oh, wow. I don't know where he's at. Yeah, what time is it? I'll probably get back on here later on. If not, I'll come back tomorrow. That's if they don't take this video down and pull that block crap again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I yeah, hippie. I seen that, and I was like, wow. So I definitely got to check that out and stuff. It was one. I was going to tell y'all to check out the Purge. The Purge. Oh, it's a lot of subliminals in that. If you can check out the Purge, like the Purge. I watched that and I was like, it's definitely a lot of subliminals. Definitely a lot. Oh, it's coming out December. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you seen the Purge? Oh, that was scary. Yeah, like that. Oh, yeah, that. Oh, yeah. That and Suicide Squad. Like that was a lot of subliminals in that one too. And F9. Like I don't know if you've seen the F9, but I watched that, and they was talking about the what is it, the the electromagnetic. Uh, there was a lot of subliminals in that, and I caught that, and I definitely, like when I going, I wish I didn't have like I had 2% because I would like, well, they just, well, basically this phone just let me know I got 1% now, so um, I wanted to talk about that and break that down, like, and I don't know where I don't know if it's downstairs or what, but I probably, like I said, I'll probably get back on here. If I don't get back on here tonight, I definitely get back on here tomorrow and stuff. And I'll post and let some of y'all know, whoever's connected with me on IG, and let y'all know I'm going live so y'all can know and stuff. I'm a shift out of here because I don't want to, like, I was gonna stay until it go out, but I gotta find my charger and all of that stuff. So if y'all want to show some love real quick, go ahead, show some love. I like the comedy movie called Let's Be Cops. Okay. It's good seeing you too, Hippie Lion. It's definitely good seeing you. Let's see. Uh, I'll see. I'll talk to you later, Madonna. I appreciate you tuning in. You make sure you get that IG account and stuff, uh, if you can, and check me out on, like I said, Trips Awakening and Trips Realm 73 and stuff. But it's nice talking to you. I appreciate you, Trinity on Fire. I think that's what it said. It went out. Uh, it was definitely nice talking to you too, Madonna. I appreciate you tuning in. I will. Okay, yeah. And like I said, if I see Madonna or whatever, I'll definitely accept you. Or if you be like, hey, I'm using another name, this Madonna, I definitely, I got you. I'll let you